Hello, welcome to Death Gaming. I'm your host, Tellian, and we are back in the Frostland with the Arks. And at this moment, we are preparing ourselves with, whoops, wrong button, with getting New Manchester resources. And so far, we've sent them the wood and steel needed. We need now come up with 2,000 food rations, and so that's the challenge. So we are working on trying to build up our hot houses so we will be able to make more food. So let's go ahead and get that going. We have our level 2. We are actually getting the hot house selection, which will increase our efficiency, which is definitely hurting right now. So let's definitely get that going. I feel like after that I might go back into here and gain our integration, gain our automatons more efficient, because I feel like that might be hurting us a little bit. There is no more laws that I want. I got the cemetery with the ceremonial funerals. We're all the way down here with prosthetics, extra rations for the ill, soup, moonshine. I very rarely go for dueling laws in a House of Pleasure. I just don't see any reason for having your people get sick either way or dying. So, and we had no kids, so we don't have to worry about that. This should help definitely with our housing, especially with it getting colder. Right now that's been an issue, trying to keep people alive that way. We have plenty of coal coming in, like almost 4,000 a day. So we should be pretty good. Let's see. We have our last scout coming in. They brought a lot of stuff. And look at that. We are almost maxed out on food. That's great. Alright, so we can actually disband them. So let's do so. And that leaves just those people out. We do have some people sick, so let's see if we can get them healed up a little bit quicker to allow people to get in. Let's see. Do we have somebody? Yeah, we have that worker. Let's actually get our... Let's see. High house. Okay. Resources. Where is our... Let's get our infirmary. Otherwise, he'll never get out of there. Alright, so we can actually put our... Oh. Yeah, we might want to do that. Let's get that done. Get that road built. How is this coming? 154, and then we're out of wood up there. Let's see. We have none here, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's 660, 771. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna be plenty of wood. We're gonna be perfectly fine with that. And now that we have that, we need another hothouse. So, food. An industrial hothouse, please. Do I have any place I can put you? Not really. Hold on. Tech. I feel like that would not be within area. Okay, I see where I can put it. Probably right here. The main reason for that is because this needs to be turned on now. And that should heat up. Yep. Heated up both areas. Alright, how's our heat everywhere? Is anybody in here? No. Okay. There will be someone here. We can shut that down. We don't need that on. I don't even know why I have that on. We'll leave these on, though. Because they don't have a hub keeping them warm. And do we have another automaton? We do have another automaton, so we can put that food in here. Alright. Get that infirmary done. because we need to get that done. Otherwise, this individual's never going to get out. So, and that'll let us get rid of one of these items that we don't need. Okay, how are we doing? 2,000 food. Okay, we're working on that. More cookhouse, hothouse. What do we need? Ah, yeah. Upgrade our efficiency. I have a feeling we may be able to make it. I feel pretty confident. Let's oh, we don't have that up, so how are we? Let's go ahead and get the items up that we have here. Oh, we do have... We can actually shut you off. We don't need you no more. We can put everybody over in the infirmary. Let's see. Our hothouse, that's fine. Our hothouse is fine here. We don't care about out here because this is where we have... Ooh, that's freezing. We can't have that. Hold on. Alright, that needs to be turned on. Where are you? You need to be turned on. I think... Yeah, we can shut you off now. We don't need the heater on. Okay. Can I leave that? Yep, I can leave that down too. Nice. Alright, and we're going to go up another degree, so that's fine. How is our food? Our food's almost there. And now that we have our individual here, we can actually get everyone cured a little bit more efficiently. Alright, we have our food. Let's see. We can now send our next... We need 2 automatons. Okay. Let's think about where we have our automatons. Alright. We're going to take one off here. One off here. So we're going to put regular workers back. And now we can send our food. Coal for New Manchester. The supply of food we sent get them the supply of food we sent should get them through the storm, but New Manchester won't survive without a man, I cannot speak. But New Manchester won't survive without a sufficient coal supply for their generator. We've estimated the amount they'll need, and it doesn't look good. Let's do what we can. They need 4 automatons and 6,000 gold. Wow. New Manchester, change of heart. Sir, the engineers who oppose your decision to help New Manchester are here once again to see you. You promised to focus on our mission, and you stayed true to our word. We're sorry we doubted you. It seems we do have a chance to helping them after all. We'll do whatever it takes. The efficiency of workshops rises by 20%. Nice. Infrastructure kept intact. You have convinced people you can help New Manchester without endangering our mission. They trust you completely and are willing to follow you as long as necessary. Nice. And we still have 9 days. We have 6,000 coal. We need 4 automatons. Okay. Let's think on where we can pull things out. Okay. That's no longer needed, so we can get rid of that. Alright. Let's see. What else can we get rid of? Wood, we probably don't need as bad anymore when I think about it. We need it, but not like super, super bad. Okay. Let me think. Where can we get rid of people? Or, let's see. Where do I have everybody? Okay. We can actually shut that off and put workers here. So that's 2, right? Yep. Okay, where else do I have people that I can get rid of? What are you? Oh, hothouse. Okay. I feel like I can get rid of steel also. We don't need it as much anymore. So, yeah. So, I think that's our 4. I think. Voice of support. Sir, we found a letter for you. It's unsigned. Sir, I wholeheartedly support your decision to help New Manchester. I know of many others who do, but they admit it only in private, shamed into silence by those who see compassion as weakness. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone too. Okay, so does that mean I have 4? I do have 4. Guess what that means? We can send our last expedition. There we go. New Manchester cared for. There are tears of gratitude in the eyes of the people of New Manchester when the final transport reaches their city. We did what we could. Their fate is out of our hands now. Alright. So what we need to do now is let's get up to our technology that we need. We need to get houses. So we need to definitely start getting that built up. Alright. Houses. Alright, let's start doing that. And then we need to get our coal. Our coal should not be an issue. Yeah, we're going to have the coal quickly. Food, we get 500 a day at this point. So I don't foresee that being an issue. Not much of one anyway. What we could do... Let's see. Yeah, we really don't need steel, but I really would like to have steel. Let's see. How many automatons do we have now working on our... We can take all the automatons off, I think, at this point, and we can now put them on the steel. The reason I want them still on the steel is because we do need it for research and for building, obviously. Let's see. We only have 5 workers now not working. That's pretty crazy. And they could easily go into our factory if we needed. But yeah, I think we've almost got this wrapped up. This episode might be a little bit shorter than I anticipated. But hopefully it won't be too short, obviously. I'm just thinking of where we're at. Food. We should be okay with food. We're actually getting more raw food than we are cooking at this point. Let's put them on long work hours. And we actually could upgrade. Let's see. We could upgrade that to a level 2 if we really wanted to. What you got? Securing the city. Final effort. With New Manchester secured, we can focus on our mission again. The doubtful engineers have come forward. Sir, we may have disagreed with you, but we're prepared to put it behind us. For better or worse, we're ready for the final push to fulfill our mission. Well, I'm glad, because we're pretty close. We're getting there pretty quickly. And we just need to build our 5 houses, which I think we're waiting on the technology. Okay. Let me make sure we have all these on the max. There we go. Alright. The messenger lives. Captain, we managed to treat the messenger from New Manchester. He's made a full recovery. Thank you. If I'd been in New Manchester, I'd have died. We don't have the means to treat such deep frostbite. His city seems to be dangerously undeveloped. Yeah, we know, but you're already saved. Thanks. Your city's already saved. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And even at level 3, I think we're going to be fine. That's pretty crazy when I think about it. Oh yeah, 700 food a day. Holy criminy. Yeah, I think we got this within the next day or 2. We actually need another cooking area. We got so much food. Alright, let's get that done. Yeah, we got everything done except for the food.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the level 4 generator. Just in case. I don't foresee us having to worry about it. We have 8 days and I don't see the storm on the horizon yet. Alright, that should get us our food. And I think that should be everything. Yeah, we got our food now. Okay. We can start getting our houses. 1, 2, 4. And this is what I typically would do if I hadn't got my New Manchester done yet. I'll be honest, we got New Manchester done way ahead than I thought I was going to. I was really surprised. So the first one, the second one has arrived, and the third one's about there. And if you look at the area, if you wait too long to get into this area, it will freeze before you arrive. So what's usually better is what I did. Once I got the Lost Dreadnought and got the steam cores, I came back immediately to start using them. I will be honest, I did this before. This is my second attempt actually to doing this, and I waited too long. What I did is I collected all the items before I came back. So by the time I used up all the cores to where it opened up Misty Valley and the South Pass, we were at 9 days left before the storm. And if you can tell, we're almost done by that point. So I put myself way behind. This was already frozen by the time I got to the South Pass and got to the cracked ice. This was already frozen. And that's when I realized I made a terrible mistake on how I did my build. That's why it looked like I was a lot more efficient this time. And it's because I realized where I erred. And that was, as soon as I got the Lost Dreadnought, you need to go back. You don't want to continue exploring. And that's why you want to get additional scouts. Because as you send that scout back, you can send out the other one to start exploring. And you can, of course, obviously explore all the areas more quickly. But this is why you want to go to the South Pass. It freezes first. So you want to send your people out here and get this done ASAP. And then you can explore up in this area. And even this area will start freezing here pretty soon. I think the ruined warehouse should start freezing here in another day or two. But that's just, you know, a little tip for you. But as you can tell, I got 4 of the houses that will be built here shortly. And I'm leaving the last one alone just as an example of how I would typically have this ready if I was having to do this on my, you know, if I was a little bit more tighter on schedule. The lighter sleds definitely are useful. Boosted, not so much unless you're really, really behind on your scouting. I don't see it as much of a necessary thing. I do know some people say to get an addition, like get 3 scouts, but I feel like that's kind of a waste. If you're far enough in, you won't need 3. Obviously, I did 2, and we were fine. Let's see. Housing, obviously, always an important thing. Right now we're kind of just getting some of the basics. As you can tell, on normal level, you're lucky if you hit -70. You might hit -60, and that's not bad at all. As you can tell, we have 7 days before the storm hits, and the weather's still pretty much -50 all the way through here. And I think the reason you don't worry about the temperature as much in the Arks is, as they state, this wall is kind of like protecting you from the majority of the storms. So I think, in a way, that's why the temperature doesn't change as much. And as you can tell, more areas are starting to freeze. So, yeah, I feel like we've done pretty efficient. I'm just waiting for us to get our... Oh, the last one has officially arrived. I'm waiting for our houses to get finished built. Alright, so at this point, we would be... This is as far as I would get. Or at least as far as I would build if I had any of the New Manchester missions still to do. But at this point, we are good to go, so we do not have to wait. We can easily go ahead and wrap up this episode. And so we just need a house. There we go. And once that's built, our mission should be done. But as I said, that is another reason why I hold off on this, because as soon as this is done, the mission's done. It's very important to remember that. I'm not trying to overstate it too much, but it is very important and something to be very aware of. Let's see. Our people are probably nice and toasty everywhere. Look at that. But it is imperative you do get the heaters and the steam hubs both, because unless you have this all the way set to have a range of 4, which I even think it won't even reach this one out here, you have to have a hub and heaters. So that is something to definitely think about when you play this. Excuse me. How was our trees? 201 here, 51, so that's almost empty. Still waiting for someone to fix that. We don't even need all this out here at this point. We can just simply just... We can just close it. But, come here. Nope, stop it. Just kind of... chink. I do like when you get rid of the wood, whatever you built, it stays uncovered. I don't think it ever fully covers back with snow, but I kind of wish it would. I think it'd been kind of interesting to see it do that. I think we're finally... Yep, we're finally building. And we are wrapping this up. I wonder if I can just shut that off. Yeah. We don't need it no more. Down it comes. We've gathered enough supplies to survive the storm. Everything else has been taken care of. And we are done. I hope we did enough. We did our best. We can only pray now. This will have to be our legacy. And we did our best. We were chosen. Stewards of the future. But winter forced us to choose. We found another city, helpless in the cold. We decided to help. Lives were more important. We saved all the Arks. But more importantly, we saved New Manchester. We took our chances and saved our humanity. Let that be our legacy. I really like these episodes, these scenarios. They're a lot of fun, and they are challenging. They each have their own challenges, which I think makes it even better. But yeah, so that is the second scenario. I think that was pretty good. As I said, it was our second run, and we actually accomplished quite well on it. So our next one that we are going to take on is the refugees. This one's kind of fun. It's got multiple ways that it can end. I think this is the one where it has the lords and the lower class that fight each other on this one. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That one's kind of fun. Fall of Winterhome, I played it once before when it came out. let's just say I didn't do exactly really well, so I'm hoping I'll do better this time around. And the last autumn, that's a tricky one too. Just with having to maintain the safety levels and everything, so that one's gonna be a challenge too. These last three definitely are going to be a major challenge. I've never done On the Edge. I do not think I've ever done that one, so this will be like a brand new to me to play. So it's going to be nerve-wracking once I get to that one. But I hope you've enjoyed this small series that I've been doing, and I hope to see you all next time. Until then.